Alright, so it's going to take some time to actually load. So this is Packet Tracer. This is like it mocks a simulation between your switches, PCs, and your router. So this is what the general basis is.
So before we go into it, for the benefit of others, you might want to explain what are the switches, what are routers, what's a network, etc. Right?
Yeah. So what happens is a PC is pretty self-explanatory. It's like your computer itself. Your switch is how the PC connects to your switch. It's the switch connects to everything around it, and your router connects to the switch basically. That's what it is. PC switch router. And each PC has their own first usable host address, and a switch. In better terms, is how you connect multiple devices using a single local area network, which is called an LAN, using different specific MAC addresses. Well, a router can connect different networks, like your home network connects to the internet and routes traffic between them using an IP address. And
So what do we use this particular software for? What do we use the packet tracer for?
we use Packet Tracer in order to like see what is going on between the switch and PCs and routers. That's what we use a Packet Tracer for. We can see a bunch of options down here. Like connections is how you connect different cables, and it's simulating different networks, topologies. So that's what it does. But it's what Packet Tracer is used for, and the actual activity right here. Well, give me 1 second, please. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So it says ping between the PCs, which ping succeed. In order to ping between a PC, we click the actual PC itself. We go to its desktop. We can go either to its terminal or its command prompt, and we want to ping its usable address. And a usable address is a specific like home number, I guess. And in this case, if I want to ping PC1 to PC3, I use its host address of 10.0.10.0. So I just use ping 10.0.10.0. And okay, let's see if it works or not. Okay, so the first packet didn't work. Each packet is basically how you test between each PC. The second packet didn't work. And the third packet's probably not going to work. And the fourth is not going to work. Yep. That's there. Alright, that's there. Alright, that's perfect. So PC1 and PC3 didn't work. That's because they're not configured on the same VLAN. So VLANs are basically how two computers can communicate with each other. Like if I wanted PC1 and PC3 to communicate only within themselves, then I have to assign a specific VLAN to them. And in this case, let's try to ping PC2. Alright, so now we're pinging PC2. And that fails. Packet 1 failed. Alright, packet 2 failed, packet 3 failed. And packet 4 is also probably fail. Alright, there we go. And what else does it say?
How did you open the command line for PC1? Can you show that again?
Yeah. So PC1, the first thing you're going to come to is this, the physical. And you have a bunch of tabs up here. You have your config, you have your programming, you have your attributes. I click desktop, and then you have terminal, and you also have command prompt. I click command prompt.
Okay, so it is basically simulating different computers in this particular program.
Yeah. I'm in chat. Oh, I didn't see that. Alright. Yeah. Next. Alright, next we need to assign PC1 and PC3 to VLAN 10 and PC2 and PC4 to VLAN 20. Okay, so in order to do that, let's first access a switch. And I'm just going to open PT activity assign. I can go to CLI. CLI is a command line interface, I believe. And once to get started, just press enter. And then you want to do enable. Enable like tells it's how you access all the commands you want to give basically. And conf t is it's configure terminal. It's the full form of that. And now, in order to create a VLAN, I do VLAN 10, no space, like that. And then I can put its name as VLAN 10, and I exit. And then after that, I can create a new VLAN, call it VLAN 20. And then I do name VLAN 20. And then now I can exit to that as well. And now that we're in the switch 1, we can do interface. Interface is basically what I'm on right now. Fast Ethernet 0-1 is from over here. But in this case, PC1 is listening on fast Ethernet port 0/2. So I would do interface fast Ethernet 0/2. There we go. So now I'm on that interface. I do switch port mode access. I do port access VLAN 10. I'm telling it that it can access VLAN 10 now. And then I just do no shutdown, just like how I shut it down basically. And where'd it go? Alright, there we go. Now we have completion 3%. So now we assign PC1 to VLAN 10. Does anyone have any questions so far or no? All right, perfect.
Well, it's a bit more complicated because for us a lot of the stuff is new. That being said, you just continue, you just show whatever you have to show, and we'll see if we can come up with something.
Yes, sir. So on switch 2, you do the exact same thing. You do enter, you do enable, then you do configure terminal, which is just we can do conf t. We create a VLAN 10, and we name it. This is optional, but I just do it for practice. And then I exit that. I do create a new VLAN called VLAN 20. And then I do name VLAN 20. Exit. There you go. Interface. Fast Ether. There you go. And in this case, we're going to assign it to PC3 because you want PC1 and PC3 listening on each other. So interface fast Ethernet and 10.0.10.0. There we go. So that's its usable address. But in this case, it is listening on F0-2. There we go. Search port mode access. I do the same thing I did before. Perfect. Now I can also do on switch 2. I can assign PC2 and PC4. And let's see how I can do it. So what I do, interface fast Ethernet 0/3, and I do switch port mode access. I do switch port access VLAN 20. I believe we want it to be 20. There we go. So now we have PC4 and PC2 are assigned to VLANs. And that's good because now our completion is 11%. And now what else do we need to do? Configure each PC with the information below. Okay. So I want to configure the link between two switches as a trunk so that VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 can both span switches. So on switch number 1, all right, now I can do interface fast Ethernet 0/1. I'm listening in from switch 1 to switch 2. And I do switch port mode trunk. And then after that, okay, it's good. My protocol, you can see up to down, up. And then I just press enter again. And I do switch port trunk. Now I'm allowing the switch port trunk to allow VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. There we go. That's what I did. And now to exit that state, I do no shutdown. And I use the same port number on switch 2. Let's check our score actually. 19% done. Perfect. Alrighty. So interface 0-1. Oh, I forgot to do fast Ethernet. Switch port mode trunk. That's someone. Okay. Yeah, so switch port mode trunk. I'm doing the same steps as before. And I'm allowing this switch to allow VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Root trunk allowed VLAN 10-20. Now shut down. Here we go. Completion is still 19%. Okay. So that is perfect. We created a trunk line. Now we need to configure inter-VLAN routing by using sub interfaces on router 1 G0-0. Okay, this should be pretty simple as well. We go to the router, right? We go to CLI. And after the CLI, we press enter to get started. And then we do enable to enable all commands. And we do conf t for short for configure terminal. And we set host name to router 1 because in the file itself, it says that we need to host name is R1. So we just say host name is R1. And then we need to set the use address 10.0.10.0 for VLAN 10. So I just use interface GIG, gigabit, Ethernet 0/0 because I am the only router. Yeah. So G stands for gigabit, in case you guys didn't know. Where did my CLI go? Okay. After that, we are going to. So we're going to get out of this, and we're going to get out of this as well. And we can literally just do this. 0-10. Because that's saying it's VLAN 10. Like that. Perfect. And it's just going to encapsulate. Should go like that. Oh, it's .10Q, not 10. Did someone pay something? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so now we have that connected. We have switch and we have router 1 connected. How done are we? We're 26% done. Nice. Okay, but I'm not quite done yet. So we're encapsulating .1Q10. After that, we're setting its IP address as 10.0.10.254. And the subnet masks, subnet masks are a little bit more advanced, to be honest. But we're just going to set that as 255.255. 255 is 0. And then now we can leave that. Now we can just click end. Boom. And copy. Yeah. Perfect. Now we're done 34%. What else is needed? Now all PCs should be talking to one another. Okay. Let's check if the PCs are talking to one another. Where'd you go? Okay. Ping. Let's ping PC3 10.0.10.0. Okay, that didn't work. That's fine though. I'll see why. So we lost that. Let's go back to the steps and see what we missed out. So on the router 1, we're in here. We can do show IP interface brief. That's going to show like its IP interface. Okay. Unassign 010, 01, and 2. Unassign VLAN 1, start data. Okay, so I see what we're missing. As of right now, we did 0.10, but we also need to do VLAN 20 because we forgot to do that. So if I go back, Yeah, now ding for VLAN 20. Oh, I see why. Conf T. Now we can retype it. All right, now we're on VLAN 20, and now not 1Q, not .10. So now I'm basically just solidifying, I should say, VLAN 20, and I'm setting its IP address to something else now. No, I exit that. Now I do end. I do enter one more time, and I do copy. Running config. Start up config. Alright, there we go. So now we just add a file that has all of what we did. Right now we just set a router host name to R1, and we brought up a physical interface, GI, a gigabit Ethernet, GI0-0, and we created a new sub interface called .10 for VLAN 10 with an IP address of 10.10.254, and with the subnet mask 255.255.255. We did the same thing for .20, and with the gateway IP for that one is 10.0.20.254. And the PC, we are done 46% already. Okay. Now I think it should work. 10 dot. Let's see if it works. Oh wait, I did the wrong command. Yeah, so that one's not gonna work because I did the wrong command. Alright, let's see its IP. Let's check. Now we're gonna check it for its IP configuration. Its IP address. Oh, okay. This is IP address, and then I can open. Where'd you go? There we go. Open that. It's probably not going to work, but yeah. Now I'm going to try this VLAN 10 gateway. So that would be 10.0.10.254. It's probably not going to work, but we'll see. Yeah. So that means on the router, I have to show its IP. So, okay, now we can see everything. The physical interface 00 is up. Status is unset. Okay, yes. IP address. And have the correct G0.10 have 254 and 2.20. Okay, that is correct IP. On a switch, I can use show interfaces chunk because that confirms if the link is in chunking mode or not. So interfaces. Okay. VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 across. VLAN's allowed 10 and 20. VLAN's allowed. VLAN's allowed. Okay, that's good. That's good. And now we can let me check for switch 2. VLAN's allowed 10, 10, 20. Okay, that's good. So now if I'm still on, I still have to be on switches. I showed VLAN brief. Okay. It's active. Okay. PC1 and PC3. PC1 is F02 and F03. Wait. Yeah. F02 and F03. That's perfect. Let's check each IP for everything. So give it a second, it's gonna load. I can actually set it. PC1, I can set it to 10.0.10.1. So it has to be 255.0.0.0. 255.255.255.0, and its default gateway would be 10.0.10.254. Perfect, that's what it would be. And I can save that. IP configuration. That's good. Now we said PC1. And have we got any progress for that or no? 57%. Alright, that's good. We got a lot of progress now. Now PC2. Let's do the same thing. Okay. Desktop, IP configuration. IPv4 address. We're on PC2 now. So we'll do 10.0.10.0.20.1 and mask 255.255.255.0. So we're setting its IPv4 address and subnet mask basically. And in case you guys are wondering, a subnet mask is basically like a networking tool that can separate each IP address into two different parts. A network portion and also a host portion. So that's what a subnet mask is. So an IPv4 address is the same thing as an IP address. And imagine you have your own. You imagine you're at your house and you know your address. That's an IP address, I would say. So, and the subnet mask would be like if you were to break that address up into like two different pieces, and it can help organize and segment a network. So that's what it is. We're setting PC2 subnet mask as that. And so nice, boom. Gateway, we want it to be 10.0.20.254. Control S. There we go. Perfect. The beginning progress for that from 57, 69%. Alright, perfect. Just 2% off. And then, yeah, we have 69% done. So now I'm configuring all IP addresses, everything. Okay. Static. So DHCP versus static is showing like it's requesting an IP address, and static is I'm making my own IP address basically. PC3 10.0.10.2, and something matches to be 255.255.0, and default gateway be 10.0.10.254. 10.0.10.254. There we go. Perfect. So let's assign on that. And I'm pretty sure we're at like 72% right now. 80%? Wow, it's actually really great. So desktop. And we get to IP configuration. IPv4 address, in this case, would be 10.0.20.2. And its subnet mask would be 255.255.255.0. And its default gateway be 10.0.20.254. There we go. Control S, save. And let's double check that one. Yeah, that's saved. Now I need to ping. I'm gonna ping it one more time. What percent are we at? We've completed 92%. Wow, that's actually really great. So ping 10.0.10.2. And wait, perfect. So now we just pinged PC1 and PC3, and that worked because the reason why is I assigned a VLAN that can listen in from PC1 to PC3. And what I did was I configured each IP address so that I can actually imagine this emails. Actually, I have a name, you have a name. I can email you through your email, but I need to know your name. That's what I did basically. I assigned each computer to its own IP address, and I pinged them using a VLAN. So that's what I also did for PC2, PC4. But let's double check to make sure that works. No, wait, yeah. And now on PC, actually we can go back to PC1. Let's see if PC2 works. That'll be pretty interesting if PC2 works, because we didn't configure it on a VLAN, but we allowed the different VLANs to connect based on the switch we connected it to. We do ping 10.0.20.1. This should probably work. Request timed out. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So that didn't work. Alright, so now we need to configure PC1, PC2 so that they can talk to each other. So PC, let's go back to its gateway. Default gateway is 10.0.20.254. And on the router, let's double check that the sub interface for VLAN 20's IP is at. And we can actually do this by on the command line interface, aka CLI. So we can do enable, and after that, show IP interface beef. There we go. And this one is the one we want. And the IP address is this. That's correct. And the status, it should be up, which is correct. And the protocol should also be up, which is correct. And now what we do is that we can show its interface chunk. Okay. So nothing showed up in this one. That's a bit weird. Let's see. Let me think. Wait. Oh, I see what to do. Did you? Yes, sir. Do you want to say that? Okay. Interface. Does anyone want to know what to do though? Does anyone know what to do? Okay. So after that, we
So what is the completion at this point?
completion. I can do the quiz right now. It's 92%, so I think we're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So I would like you to try it in the new dcloud environment. So I can share you the link.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think this is the old way of doing things. Starting this year, they're giving you a cloud-based virtual environment. So if you can log into Cisco NetAcad,
Yeah.
I'll tell you where to find the link.
Yes, sir. Actually, I'll stop sharing for a minute.
And do you want to do the packet tracer in the NetAcad, or you guys want to do the quiz first?
Hey, what do you guys want to do?
I don't really care which one.
Anything works for me.
Sir, what do you think we should do?
Okay, once you log in, share the screen, right? Okay. Can you move that participants window to the left or something? Okay, now click on the top where my profile icon Venkat is showing. So in this, click My Learning.
Yep. And this one?
No, on the right side, scroll down.
I see.
You see the round 2 quiz, and then you have the testing center environment direction. So you can try the quiz first.
Yes, sir.
This can be a collaborative effort. I mean, try to answer it without trying to go to sources.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll try my best not to let you guys handle it. But let's see here.
I mean, all of you can collaborate, but just don't look up the answers. Just try your best guess.
Yeah. So, okay, the first question is, what is the perfect purpose of subnetting a network?
Is it the second option?
The second one? Okay, we'll see about that. So the purpose of
Discuss the other options. Figure out which ones are not applicable.
yeah. So we know
Uh,
for a fact it's not this one or this one because subnet is dividing in two. So actually, yeah, it would be the second one because a subnet mask divides everything. That's what it does. And get this thing out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I want you guys to do. So discuss all the answers, eliminate the obviously wrong ones, and among the correct ones, if you guys know the answer, pick that one.
Yeah.
Or pick the one that probably fits it the best.
Yes, sir. The subnetting network does that. Do I click submit, sir? Or do I go to the next question? I'll click submit. There we go. Which protocol is used to prevent switching loops in a network? Okay, I haven't actually taught you guys this yet, but oh yeah, someone in the chat said it.
Wait, sorry, what?
Someone never mind. Okay, so the next question is which protocol is used to prevent switching loops in a network? So which one do you guys think it is? And I'll tell you. Yeah, Chang.
STP.
STP. Okay. So what I think it is okay. I'll click STP for now, but let's discuss the other questions. So ARP is addressing routing protocol. Chang, you know why it might not be ARP, RIP, or ICMP?
No, not really.
Okay. So STP is correct, actually. It's used to prevent loops in a network. So that is correct. Great job. And what is the purpose of show running config? So, okay. So why do you think? What option do you guys think it would be? Janu?
I think it's the third option. C.
Yeah, there you go. Because show running config will show basically all of your devices, hardware updates, software, things like that, like your RAM. So that is correct. Which layer of the OSI model is? How many of you guys know what the OSI model is? Raise your hand. Oh, okay. OSI model is basically a model of all like different layers, which has, I guess you could say, like different layers of your computer. And in this case, they're asking for which layer of the OSI model is responsible for logical addressing. And which one do you guys think it would be? And I'll tell you why it might be wrong or false. So do you guys think it will be physical? Raise your hand for physical. Okay, so no one thinks it's physical. Anyone for data link? It's not transport because you can't transfer something, but it's network. It's network. So yeah. What is yeah? Does someone have something? Okay. So it is network. All right. Default subnet mask for class B IP address. Okay. Chang.
Is it the third one, I think?
I believe it is the third one, actually. Yes.
Okay.
Which technology allows multiple VLANs to be carried over a single physical link? All right, I'll stop helping you guys, and you guys can discuss it by yourself. So, which one allows multiple VLANs to be carried over a single physical link? I'll give you guys some chance to think about this. All right, Chang.
I think it's trunking because like it allows like the link to carry like traffic for multiple VLANs.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are getting it now. All right. Now, which of the following is the benefit of network automation? So, who
Well,
thinks
it's
oh,
it's
yeah.
definitely not B, the second one.
Yeah, it's not the second one.
I believe it's A.
A, manual configuration errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll see. All right, which protocol is used to automatically assign IP addresses to hosts? So this should be pretty self-explanatory. Who wants to tell me what it is? All right, Chang.
DHCP.
DHCP. All right.
Yeah.
HTTP. Just so you guys know, HTTP is Hyper Transit something protocol, and that is used mostly for like web addresses. So which is why it's not HTTP. FTP and DNS are two completely different things. So that's why it's DHCP. Next, what is the primary function of a router? What do you guys think it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? No, Chang?
It's A.
Yeah, there you go. Also, you guys don't have to raise your hand. You can just say it. What is the purpose of a NAT? Is it to encrypt network traffic, to route packets, to assign IP addresses? I click that. To assign IP addresses dynamically, or to translate private IP addresses to public IP addresses.
To translate private IP addresses to public IP addresses.
There you go. That's correct. All right. Should we submit it? All right. We'll submit it. How much do you guys think we got?
9.
9 questions?
Total.
This whole thing? All right. Let's see. 90. There we go.
That's nice.
Yeah. Can we go back to our... Okay. We can't see the questions.
So you can go to the results page. I think there's a link that says, scroll down. You get all the answers somewhere. No? So which one do you think you guys may have missed? We are not sure.
All right. We can do this.
Okay, you can go check it. Yeah.
Class B. Oh, I see why. We did 255, 255, 255. That's like for dash 24.
So what is class B IP address?
I believe it's option either like
4.
no, it's not 4. I think it's this one actually 128.
All right, so you're gonna have a quiz on Saturday. You can give that a shot. Let's go try the D cloud environment.
All right, you sure?
Before you try that, I'm going to share a document. Just browse through that first. So this is apparently the. They'll also post it in our Google Space chat. Instructions. You just share it. Just skim through the instructions first, so that we know what's coming up.
Right, sir. So I'll go back to page 1. Okay. Start appreciate testing the right directions.
Yeah, just jump to page 6. Registering and logging in. You guys have all that.
NetAcademy.com, log in. Alright, that's changing out too. We take a decal information and we log onto decal Cisco. Scroll to the bottom and let me see that.
So essentially, you're using a packet tracer within a virtual environment, right?
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing.
If you want to go and give it a shot, go back to NetAcad. I think you'll find the link to dcloud in the earlier where you found it. Go somewhere where you have my profile logged in.
I already logged. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so assign my learning, and on the right side bottom, upcoming assignments. Yeah? The testing center environment directions. So that link is what you need to use.
Yeah, we can't click it though right now.
This is for training round, right? I think we should be fine.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it is available from 30th October, so it should be live. So you can use the link and open it up and see how it works for you. But I think you will get only one attempt. Check.
Yeah.
And it's okay to share this password within the team, because there are some training courses. If people want to take the Cisco training courses, NetAcad training courses, they should be able to do that.
Yeah. Wait, that's it says we click web RDP. I don't know what that says. I don't know where that is though. Okay, here it is.
What was the question?
Well, I said where's the web RDP link, but I just found it. So we're on it now.
That's fine. If it is launching,
It's just to click cyberpatriot.exe. Okay, never mind. Oh, we need a team unique ID. Is this like the official test or is this a training run image?
let me give you a team ID. Hold on, it might have changed.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna share that shortly. You have a team ID that starts with M7NS. It's the same.
Okay, sure.
This is what I have.
Oh, it's gonna be. It's actually gonna take a long time. Is this the actual competition test, or is this
This should be training round.
okay? Yeah, that's why. Because it says it cannot be paused or stopped. Oh, okay. I'll start.
And we don't have to do it for 4 hours. This is just to get familiarity. So whatever
Yeah.
you can get in the next 1.5 hours, that should be fine. Folks have to drop, they will drop. There's no compulsion to do it for 4 hours.
Sure. What did it say? It says I need to do. What do I need to do with this? Where is? Wait, don't we need a PC like trainer thing? We need instructions, don't we? Sir, we need instructions what to do. It doesn't say anything. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Yeah, it doesn't say what network configuration tasks we need. Sir? No, sir. We need like instructions as per what it says.
The instructions, the PDF document, the README that we went through.
This one?
This one. What does
It
this say?
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about it.
Go up, scroll up.
It says wait. Camera tries to click window and the PT activity. Yeah, it doesn't say the PT activity. Yeah, here.
Test.exe, enter your unique ID, packet tracer will then launch. You will see a practical assessment. So we went through this, right? We went through the screen.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe this is just a sort of a testing environment. I'm not sure. There's
Okay.
not.
I can create it. Oh, I see what we're trying to do. It is a testing environment. I can do like multiple PCs. Yeah.
But there are no challenges, right? There's
Yeah.
no
There's no challenge.
scenario that we gave.
Boom. That's your router. Switch. Yeah, there's like no challenges.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to check, let me see.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I just connected that. Yeah. So like you just create your own virtual environment basically. That's what it is.
Okay.
This video will walk you through the new Cisco D-Cloud. So one thing we could do if so there's nothing else to explore in that environment, right? In that.
No sir. I mean I could create my own virtual environment. I could have people like try to solve it.
No, in the sense, I want you to like show them the Cisco courses. Let me see if I have the link.
I can pull it up actually. Oh yes, sir, I found the courses.
Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me pull up the chat.
Yes, sir.
So this has the training courses for the packet tracer collection. Again, right, there are, I think it's a 2 hour video. That being said, if folks like you want to play that first video so that people can just listen in and get some familiarity. That getting started with Cisco Packet Tracer course.
Sure. Let me open it up.
And I'm going to share the username and password. Any one of you can log into the Cisco site and take the course at your leisure. If you need to learn more.
Yeah, there we go. Where do I go, sir? Install. Should I start with 1.0?
Yeah. And make sure you are able to play the volume, sound,
Yes, sir.
audio from your screen. There's something you probably have to enable.
Yes, sir. Wait, could you guys hear that?
Can you play it again?
Yeah. Tell me when you guys hear it.
Nope, can't. I don't hear anything. Is there anything playing? So,
Yeah, there's. Well, yeah, I know what to do then.
so you may have to stop presenting. When you start presenting, it may say share audio.
Yeah. Oh, also share tab audio.
And move that participants window out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Whether you're
Yeah,
pursuing a
it's
job
okay.
in technology,
Alright, thank you.
exploring your career options, or you simply want to expand your skills, gaining network building experience hasn't always been easy. Until now. Meet Cisco's network simulation tool, Cisco Packet Tracer. This virtual lab environment allows you to practice networking, Internet of Things, and cybersecurity. With Packet Tracer, you apply real network building skills and gain valuable experience on your very own computer with no hardware needed. Cisco Packet Tracer is an incredibly powerful learning tool with multiple modes that enable you to explore the vast world of networking. In simulation mode, you dive into how a network really works. You create a logical view of your network, configure your devices, and follow how data packets travel across your network. You can even explore what's inside each packet for deeper insight. After that, physical mode puts you in the virtual lab to see how your logical view translates into physical devices and cables. You'll practice setting up your own device rack and selecting the right cables and ports. Packet Tracer has a built-in intelligent tutor as well to give you hints along the way, but only if you want them. Once you have the hang of it, take your abilities even further by creating advanced networks with IoT devices, integrating Python code, or practicing your network automation skills. The best part is, Cisco Packet Tracer is absolutely free.
Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect. There we go. And no, this out the way. That's done. First time in the course. I'll let you guys read this real quick. Yeah, there we go. You guys can download this. I'll put this in the chat. There we go. Alright. Overview of Cisco Packet Tracer.
We would like to introduce you to a free network simulation tool, Cisco Packet Tracer. Cisco Packet Tracer software allows you to practice your network configuration and troubleshooting skills using your desktop or laptop computer. Also, it allows you to simulate networks without having access to physical equipment. And beyond the basic networking, it can also let you learn and practice Internet of Things and cybersecurity skills. Let's view some sample files and uses for Cisco Packet Tracer. First, you can open an existing topology or activity file. How about rack mount and cable equipment as if you were in the physical network facility? You could design, plan, and test IP addressing schemes, configure wireless devices and wireless security, configure and program IoT devices such as sensors and actuators. You can build and test smart home components, for example, the smart thermostat and lawn sprinkler shown here. Open a sample file from a pre-built network. Watch data flow across the network and view detailed packet information. And we can also start with a blank screen and build a simple or complex topology from scratch. Packet Tracer is not just a powerful learning tool, but an assessment tool as well. When taking classes that include Packet Tracer, you may complete different activities and skills assessments. Packet Tracer is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux operating systems. Enjoy learning and exploring with Cisco Packet Tracer.
All right, there we go. Module 1's done. Oh, well, module 1.0, sorry. Sub-module.
Welcome to Getting Started with Cisco Packet Tracer, the user interface. Let's look at some of the main components of Cisco Packet Tracer. At the top, there are different menu options. Let's highlight a few. We will start with the File menu, and on the File menu, you'll see some of the standard options of New, Open, Save, and Save As. But we want to highlight something called Open Samples. When we release a new version of Packet Tracer, we include different devices and protocol examples within the software. Feel free to explore these examples. Under Options Preferences, there's a number of things that we can highlight. On the Interface tab, you can go here and customize the user experience with things like Show Device Model Labels and Show Device Name Labels. On the Font tab, you can change the size of the application. I've moved mine up a couple notches. You can also customize the font size, as well as the font color. One final thing to highlight under Preferences is Miscellaneous. There is an Auto File Backup interval, and it is off by default. Under the Main menu is the main toolbar that includes some of the most used icons, such as Undo, Zoom In, and Zoom Out. Beneath that is a secondary toolbar where you can do things like select objects, delete objects, or even include some type of drawing object. I've opened up an example for you to better illustrate the blue bar at the top, which is called the Workspace Toolbar. On the left-hand side, you'll see two buttons, the logical button and the physical button. And on the right-hand side, the menu options will change depending on the mode that you're in. So in logical view of the topology, we're illustrating how devices are connected and how data will flow through the network. When I click on the physical button, you'll be able to see how the devices are basically laid out and connected. So on the left-hand side, you see the equipment rack where we see a router and a switch. We also see a table down here that includes the two PCs from our topology, as well as the cabling and how those devices are connected. I've closed the sample file, and let's get back to the user interface. On the bottom, you will see this blue bar, and it includes a couple icons. One is to power cycle all devices. The other is a fast forward button that allows you to quickly converge the network and not have to wait for all network protocols to finish their processes. On the bottom right, on the blue bar, you'll see two buttons, real time and simulation. Real time is basically the real time in the network as things are happening. Simulation mode allows you to control the time as well as add packets and watch them travel across the network. On the bottom left, we have network components. This is where you can select routers, switches, PCs, and other devices to add to the topology, as well as select the cabling to connect those devices. And finally, at the bottom right is the scenario box. Within this area, we can create packets on the network to travel across multiple devices and be able to see those packets as they travel across the network. Enjoy exploring and learning with Cisco Packet Tracer.
There we go.
Welcome to Getting Started with Cisco Packet Tracer.
Sure.
How many videos are there like this? Quite a few, right?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Cisco, so the interface, logical, physical mode. Now I've shared the. I think I've shared the login, right? So I would I would ask all of you cadets to sort of go through this course. And so now you may be able to relate to some of the stuff that Cadet Mitra had actually shared. Is there anything you want to focus on, Mitra? Within the tool?
To be completely honest, as of right now, I don't have anything to teach them. I guess the biggest thing was VLANs, but I think we already taught them that because that's going to show up the most in the Cyber Patriot.
I think we'll play it by the year when we do the competition on Saturday. So I think that we'll hold the packet tracer training at this point. Now let's sort of recap from yesterday. Did you cadets get a chance to continue troubleshooting the images sometime today? When we stopped it at a certain point, right? Did we get a chance to go and rework on the images from yesterday?
I did.
Yes. What I can suggest is that if you had tried a specific image, try and practice on the others as well. We also went through the answer key. You have had a few checklists that you built. I would like you to sort of update those checklists with the answers or the solutions that we missed, so that the next time, or maybe in subsequent rounds, we'll cover the missed answers as well.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm trying to think what else can we do. Is the next meeting? I think we can wrap this up early tonight. The next meeting is probably, let me check with senior member Bunting. If we have a meeting tomorrow, in-person meeting tomorrow, is there anyone who is not able to make it?
An in-person meeting tomorrow?
There was, because we have a library room booked.
So I can do 6 o'clock. Or maybe possibly 7. Actually, maybe 7.
It's not confirmed, but I will let you guys know. If not, I'm thinking maybe the next possible day would be either Wednesday or Friday, because Tuesday and Thursdays are our squadron meetings. So we only have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to sort of try and plan a meeting. Whether it's an in-person or a virtual, we'll try to get something done.
So we can do an in-person meeting tomorrow. That's fine, actually.
Yeah, I think some of you may have commitments. I see Jacob Brugman saying he's busy. He won't be, but that's fine. But whoever can make it, we'll try to see if we can get a meeting in together.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday, what was the status of the images? So let's just do a round table.
I did Windows, and I got up to 95 points.
95. Windows Server. Who did Windows Server?
Was Chang.
Chang, you around? And Mint. Who did Mint? Brugman?
I was just gonna say I did Mint yesterday, sir.
And how many points did you have?
I believe it is 29, sir.
29. That's pretty good. Maybe okay. So maybe we can take the Mint image as a team and try to get to the bottom of it and see where if we can make a headway into the remaining 71 points. That could be our agenda for for the next couple of sessions. What about Ubuntu?
We got 40 points on Ubuntu.
So I guess we got work to do on Mint and Ubuntu. Till we are able to get to a fairly high score that we are comfortable with. So that will be our sort of our training schedule,
Yes, sir.
right? As far as Ubuntu or /Mint/Linux is concerned, I'm trying to think, is there any other command line stuff or advanced topics that we have covered permissions. You guys are comfortable with permissions, right? What about file manipulations like copy, delete, move?
Sir, if I were to be completely honest, most of the things in Windows were all related to services, like servers, like Apache 24. I disabled like a bunch of services as well. Anything related to remote desktop connections has to be disabled.
No, I'm trying to think from an for the Linux images, not Windows, Linux images, whether it's Mint or Ubuntu. Trying to think what would be the typical problems. There could be questions around networking. So I'll see if we can come up with some commands that we can provide some advanced training on. But absent that, we'll just try troubleshooting the training images in subsequent sessions. All right. That being said, I will share the schedule. Let me check with senior member Bunting about the library reservation, and if it is still in place, we can meet. You guys can. I probably won't be able to make it tomorrow, but definitely it's going to be a parent organized activity, and we'll coordinate that.
Sure.
Awesome. So that being said, good night, cadets, and I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, sir.
On the next course of action.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Right.